10, 1096 near the bottom. Winning Strategies, Hoboken Strategy Group, which is part of it, I guess, to provide comprehensive federal government relations to the county of Union for next year. That's, oh, it's actually for 2 years. But, you know, we're looking at Hoboken Strategy Group, and I looked it up, and Kay Lucchese is the principal, and somehow she was involved with Menendez and some questionable items. Nothing was actually firm. This was back when New Jersey was going crazy. But my question, I've asked this before. I mean, you know, it's $150,000 a year, it looks like, and we have congressmen, we have senators. Why aren't we going to them? Why do we have to go to these people to go to them? We could easily save this $300,000 over the 2 years. Something does not make sense here. I've asked that question time and again. And I'll tell you, what have they done? $150,000 for the last many, many years. They've done, I've seen nothing. You guys have not even talked about them at all. Page 11 to the top 1098. Here's another one, $196,000 for Millennium Strategies, provide grant writing and procurement services. In that company is Assemblyman Holley. And here we got a conflict, because he's the one that's supposed to be getting us grants, and yet you're giving him money to write grants that he should be giving you. You know, there's a conflict here. You know, something doesn't even sound right. So you know, I probably should report it.
Deputy County Manager Wagner to explain that there's value in having lobbyists.
There's an incredible value in having them. They have long-term ongoing relationships with our legislators. It makes things go a lot quicker when we need to get in touch with them. They keep things moving, keep us informed of legislation that's pending or active. Most recently, they really helped us shepherd through the project to get the Tremley Point Connector Road moving forward, which is critically important for the whole Tremley Point area of Linden, not only from an economic development standpoint, but also a safety perspective. And they really have honestly been working on that with us since 2006. So they have a lot of back knowledge that they can provide for us and also help us keep the ball moving forward. That's just one example out of many that they do.
So many grants that we don't necessarily have the capability of applying for on our own. We probably have to spend a lot of money hiring people to do the work that is done by lobbyists.
Well, that's really more of the Millennium Strategy piece. The Winning Strategy Group really helps us with our ongoing relationships where legislation is important at the federal level. Just got an email from them the other day letting us know that we're actually going to have increased funding probably for CDBG and home. So they're tracking the things that they know are important to us that we really just can't, we don't have the time to do it, nor do we have the wherewithal to know all the places to look and the things to do that way.
Thank you.
Garwood, just a comment on the Millennium, Winning Strategies, that that was great. They called us up and they said that we're going to get higher CDBG grant monies. I mean, like you couldn't have gotten an email from our legislators or something on that. It's like ridiculous. That connector road since 2006, so we've been paying them like $100,000 since 2006 and they're still working on it. I mean, where's the success? There's no success on it. So I mean, you know, it's just a waste of money. Just a waste of money.